Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The 105th regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of the Pangulang now called to order. Okay, this is the answer for our prayer and singing of National Anthem.
Manalangin tayo. Panginoong Diyos, itinataas namin ang iyong pangalan. Pinapupurihan at pinasasalamatan ka namin sa lahat ng iyong mga ginawa at pagpapala.
Okay, Madam Secretary, please
The honorable members of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan, the Honorables Marmain, Chua, Jorda, Lapangay Jr., Bernardo, Sakibol, Tingson, Galang, Reyes. 4 council members are in attendance.
so we have no quorum, so siguro we have a recess for 30 minutes para antayin na natin yung ibang mga membro ng Sangguniang Bayan. Okay, so ready siya.
One council member has been added to the attendance. Councilor Galang arrived at 10:04. At 10:06 in the morning. There are now 5 council members in attendance.
So, yun quorum. Okay, so we have quorum, so we proceed. Reading and consideration of the minutes of the 104th regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of the first year on February 3, 2025. Your Secretary, please continue.
For your consideration and approval, minutes of the 104th regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of San Juan Nueva Española held on February 3, 2025 at the session hall of the Sangguniang Bayan, San Juan Nueva Española, Palawan. This was attended by all the members of the Sangguniang Bayan. The presiding officer called the session to order at 9:30 in the morning. Then the secretary called the roll after the prayer and the singing of the national anthem. With the attendance of all the Sangguniang Bayan members, the presiding officer declared the presence of a quorum to transact official business. As for the consideration of the minutes of the previous session were presented by the chair to the body for review, consideration, and approval. There having no comments or corrections from the body, the minutes of the 103rd regular session held on 27th of January 2025 were unanimously approved upon motion of Councilor Michael L. Jorda, duly seconded by Councilor Juaday Harmony. For the privilege and question hour, Councilor Michael L. Jorda, upon recognition of the presiding officer, followed up his request to invite the municipal treasurer, municipal accountant, and the municipal budget officer. The secretary answered the municipal accountant did not receive the invitation because she was an official crowd.
Okay, may comment. Galing ko sa minutes, doon January 3, February 3, 2025. Any comment, correction? Wala. Okay, so wala. Hindi, please Senyor Jordán.
Ito po. Good morning po. I move the minutes of the 104th regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sucron Española held on February 3, 2025 at the sessional of the Sangguniang Bayan, Sucron Española, Palawan be adopted.
It has been moved and seconded. No objection. Being none, the report, the session of the Sangguniang Bayan, Sucron Española, Palawan, Sucron Española, held on February 3, 2025 is approved. Next, privilege and question out. Meron. Saya. First reading of the referral of proposed issues in communication, number 1. Solitary.
Resolution, a forwarded copy of resolutions from Barangay Pulut Shore for appropriate review or consideration of Sangguniang Bayan. Resolution number 003, series of 2025 of Barangay Pulut Shore. A resolution requesting the Sangguniang Bayan to allow Barangay Pulut Shore to hold 3-day stampor from February 15 to 17, 2025. Managed by Mr. Andy Sintik in relation to their Foundation Day celebration. The Committee on Ways and Means.
The interview.
Resolution number 004, series of 2025 of Barangay Pulut Shore, a resolution requesting the Sangguniang Bayan to allow Barangay Pulut Shore to hold 5-day sabong from February 18 to 22, 2025 in connection with the 65th founding anniversary.
Resolution, again, refer to Committee on Ways and Means.
To Committee on Ways and Means.
Letter C.
Resolution number 005, series of 2025 of Barangay Pulut Shore, a resolution requesting for the municipal government of Sofradio Español to grant the request of Barangay Government of Pulut Shore to hold top 4 of Mr. Andin Bicentic at Pulut Shore every Sunday of the week.
Okay, dismissal, again, refer to Committee on Ways and Means.
To Committee on Ways and Means.
Number 2.
Forwarded copy of Resolution number 4, series of 2025 of Barangay Iraray, a resolution requesting the Honorable Sangguniang Bayan of Sofradio Español to allow the Barangay Council of Iraray to hold 3 days Pintakasi on February 17 to 19 at Burong Mandaragat, Mangpudo Shore, Iraray, Sofradio Español, Palawan.
Dismissal, again, refer to Committee on Ways and Means.
To Committee on Ways and Means.
Number 3.
Communication from Mr. Raimundo R. Duban, Cockpit Manager, requesting to pass a resolution endorsing 3-Cup Derby on March 8, 14, and 28, 2024, and 4-Cup Derby on March 22, 2025 to be held at Great Phoenix Cockpit Arena, Tagbabalat, Pulut Shore.
Dismissal, again, refer to Committee on Ways and Means.
The Committee on Ways and Means.
Number 4.
Forwarded copy of Resolution number 003, series of 2025 of Barangay Punang, a resolution requesting the Sangguniang Bayan of Sofradio Español, Palawan for approval of 3 days Pintakasi on March 12 to 14, 2025 at of Barangay Punang, Sofradio Español, Palawan.
Okay, dismissal, again, refer to Committee on Ways and Means.
To Committee on Ways and Means.
Number 5.
Communication from the Municipal Mayor of Dela Island Tesorio requesting to pass a resolution endorsing the project of Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH, Preventive Maintenance Secondary Roads, Puerto Princesa South Road, kilometer 0128, 211, kilometer 0129, 836, 0130, 00, 130, 00, and 0130, 200, and kilometer 0133, 250, and 070, and Preventive Maintenance Secondary Roads, Puerto Princesa South Road, kilometer 0140, 245, 10142, 497, under the Department of Public Works and Highways, in the Municipality of Sofradio Español, Palawan.
Dismissal, refer to Committee on Public Works.
To Public Works.
Number 6.
Communication from Mrs. Nerissa N. Tesorio, proprietor, respectfully transmitting the documents required for the renewal of endorsement for our CSAG application operation.
Dismissal, refer to Committee on Environment.
The Committee on Environment.
Number 7.
Communication from Honorable Armando Malinse, Punong Barangay of Iraray, forwarding the proposed annual budget, fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Iraray for appropriate review.
This will refer to Committee on Finance.
To Committee on Finance.
Number 8.
Forwarded copy of Resolution Number 24, Series of 2025 of Barangay Panitian, a resolution approving and adopting the Barangay Panitian Annual General Budget for fiscal year 2025 in the amount of 9,295,435 pesos for appropriate review.
This will again refer to Committee on Finance.
To Committee on Finance.
Number 9.
Communication from the Municipal Budget Officer, Arzid A. Manzur, respectfully submitting for the review actions and observations for annual budget fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Panitian and Barangay Iraray sa Barangay Española, Palawan for appropriate action.
This will again refer to Committee on Finance.
To Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriations.
The next Barangay report. Number 2025-51, Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation. Mr. Gawa, the Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding, absent of our Committee on Finance. Committee report number 2025-51, submitted by Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation, subject consideration of supplemental budget number 2, fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Labog, to Province Española, Palawan. General Fund MOE amounting to the 1,063,786 and 20% Development Fund amounting to the 226,267 pesos and 96. Appropriating the amount for the different project programs and activities of the barangay and for other purposes. For the presiding officer, the committee to which the above cited measure was referred to had already considered the same and would like to present its recommendation with the following premise and justification to it. Number 1, that the Sangguniang Barangay Labog has forwarded supplemental budget number 2 amounting to 1,063,786 pesos from General Fund without that, MOE and 226,267 pesos and 96 from 20% Development Fund. Number 2, that there is need to reprogram the savings from MOE 2002 and 20% Development Fund to address other priority projects, programs, and activities of the barangay. Number 3, that the budget identified is to be expended on the following. Number 1, General Fund MOE. A, traveling expenses 400,000. B, office supplies 79,294. C, communication expenses 43,000. B, financial assistance 150,000. E, fuel 590,000. F, barangay foundation 41,482. G, other expenses 140,410. The total is 1,063,786. Number 2, 20% Development Fund. A, tourism program 81,000. B, Clean and Green 10,000. C, Kalahin Road 10,000. D, signboard 10,000. A, health program 60,311.96. The total of 256,267.90. Finding and recommendation, the committee is concerned with the foregoing justification. Found the supplemental budget was done in conformance with all existing laws and policies that befitting approbation. Now, therefore, the committee recommends the passage of resolution approving the appropriation ordinance number 2024-19 of Barangay Labog known as supplemental budget number 02 calendar year 2024 to be calendared for the second reading on the next regular session. Prepared by Joa Darmain, Chairman. Prepared by Co-Chairman, Honorable Saibol, Dina Saibol, Honorable Michael Jordan, Member.
Any comment regarding this committee report number 2025-51? Nagawa na Galan? Ang comments? Okay, Mr. President. Clarification lang po, Mr. President.
supplemental budget number 2, the amount of 1,063,786. Then the supplemental budget is the 20% development fund is 226. From the 2022 budget, so hindi ko pa inano ito kasi kung supplemental po lahat to, magkakahalaga po ito ng 1,290,053 pesos per 28. Parang nalilito po kasi ako doon, alin mo ba yung tama dito? Kasi dito sa item number 2, nakalagay po that there is a need to reprogram the savings from MOE 2022 in the 20% development fund. So, kasi pag ginawa po natin supplemental budget to, kasama na po ito sa 2025. So, magtutotal po siya ng 1,000,029 something, Mr. Presiding. So, kasi from the supplemental budget, kukuha po tayo ng 20% development fund. Kaya po, Mr. Presiding.
22 and 22?
Opo, 2022. Hindi, dito po, item number 2 po, justification po, from the MOE 2022, 2025-24 po tayo, nagkaroon ng supplemental budget. Ibig sabihin, may natira pa para silang mga 20% doon sa
2022.
So, opo, Mr. Presiding. Ano ho ba yung mga natira doon na nire-program po nila para po dito sa tourism program, Green and Green, kasi saan mo pagaling ito, Mr. Presiding? Nahilito kasi ako, Mr. Presiding. Sige po.
Mr. Rodrigo, ano sa inyo?
Actually po, yung ating supplemental po, if ever hindi na aayos po ng ating mga barangay, magiging supplemental po siya pagdating ng panahon na inaayos po yung ating mga papers. So nakalagay po dito kasi 2022, ibig sabihin po hanggang 2024, yun po yung parang savings nila na hindi nagalaw from to 2022. Meron po silang guidance dito, pero hindi natin ito isa-isa kasi actually yung naging na po yung ating secretariat na
Yes, Mr. Rodrigo.
Hindi ko malinaw kasi sa atin, Mr. Presiding, kasi pag supplemental po, from 2022 up to 2024, yung pag hindi po nagamit yan, supplemental po yan, di ba, yung program natin. So, kapag program po yan, Mr. Presiding, ilagay po natin sa general fund, ito po yung MUA, tapos magbabawas po tayo ng 20%. Kaya nga kung kasama po ito, the total supplement, the amount of supplemental budget, number 2, is 1.29 something million. Dapat ganun. Tapos, iawas yung 20% development fund, Mr. Presiding. Kaya, parang hindi nga malinaw sa akin, Mr. Presiding. Thank you po.
sa competition po siguro.
So, dapat maayos na yung competition.
Pero, gaya ng sinabi ko, Mr. Presiding, yung final part po natin, yung secretariat po natin, ipinaresent lang naman po ito ng ating Committee on Finance. Yung nag-final po nito ay okay.
So, finally ito sa draft resolution. Pakiulit mo, Tagawagalan. Yung
Ang question po dito, kasi may 2022 siya na hindi na nagamit, unutilized, Mr. Presiding. So, ginawang supplemental budget. Ngayon, kung supplemental budget, itututan po na saan galing ito? Ano po ba yung hindi na unutilized na mga program po natin? So, dapat nakalagay po yan, Mr. Presiding, papunta doon sa ganitong item na yung sa 20% development fund o SM program, tinigwin. Ngayon, ang aprobahan po natin is supplemental budget number 2. Itutan po natin lahat yan. Tapos, by percentage, kukuha po tayo ng 20% development fund. Kasi dito, kung itututan po natin ang aprobahan po natin, yung supplemental budget number 2, hindi amount to 1,063,000 pesos. So, may total po natin dito, hindi siya 63,000, kundi 1,290,000. Di mo ba nakuha niyo po yung points ko? Kasi nandito tayo eh. Thank you, Mr. President.
So, anong competition dito? Final. So, doon i-breakdown natin.
Yun po ang amount ng supplemental budget number 2 ng po. 1,290,000 53 pesos in 98 centavos. Doon kukuha tayo ng 20%.
So, dito sa breakdown, dapat ma-final na ito kung
Opo,
ano bang dadagdagan dito.
Kasi kung aprobahan natin yung 1,063,000 pesos,
Kulang.
mag-conflict po ito, Mr. President. May problema po tayo dito. Thank you po, Mr. President.
Schedule ka itong ganyan. Anong sinunod?
Ito po kasi, Mr. Presiding, before po ito pumunta sa atin, na-search na po ito ng ating accountant saka ng ating budget. If ever sa competition po ay nagkamali, 1.2, tama rin 1,000. Yung total po talaga is 1.2. Nakalagay naman po talaga dito. Walang last competition kasi dito sa likod eh. Total po lang, separate total po ay nakalagay. Opo, nakaseparate kasi yung general fund saka sa 20%. Hindi siya nakabuo.
So,
Pero sa akin po lang po, Mr. Presiding, hindi po ito bibitawan ng ating accountant office at saka budget officer, kundi ito po yung competition po nila. Nagkataon lang po ito na yung pagkalagay ng draft po dito ay walang total po na total sa ilalim po talaga lahat. So, tama po yung overall na total po ni Kagawad. Makaseparate na po.
so sa title, nagka-problema rito yung title. Okay? Title lang, baguhin na siguro yung title. IBC meron kayo dagdag? Yes, IBC.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Doon kasi sa pag-breakdown namin ng supplemental, kung excess po siya, kung savings po siya sa 20%, doon lang po talaga rin siya sa 20%.
Tama ba?
Oo, separate po talaga yung MOE. Kung ang savings nila ay sa MOE, tulad nitong 1 million something, kaya sa MOE rin sila na breakdown. Hindi sila pwedeng ipagsama pag gumawa ng supplemental. Kaya dito, nakahiwalay talaga yung 20% at yung MOE. Hindi nga lang doon sa pamagat, hindi siya naisama sa isang amount. Pero malinaw din naman doon na yung 1.63 million ay nasa MOE at ang 20% is to 6. The total of 1.290. Ganito po yung form na binibigay sa amin. Once na maka-close book, lahat ng savings from mga nakalipas na taon, ganito po yung pinapagawa sa amin. Iba-hiwalay kung 50% siya. Like yung sa amin, yung sa Naday, so Naday siya may sa National Wealth, mayroong outgoing fees. Sila ay magkakasama. Pero sa kanila po, hindi po sa ano.
Tama itong title. Kasi naka-specify naman general pa.
Nakaseparate naman po.
Oo, nakaseparate siya from MOE at saka nakaseparate naman 50%.
Sige po.
Hindi po talaga siya pwedeng ipag.
Okay, kagawad ka lang. Hindi kasi naka-specify na siya sa MOE. Itong 1,063,000, sige na 56. Then yung capital 20% development fund kung 226,267.98. So, ang total polynon, tumama rin yung 1.2.
Tama naman po talaga. Kaya naging total po. But nakaseparate po siya. Hindi siya pwedeng ipag-iwan kasi Iba po talaga yung general fund saka sa MOE.
Yes, sir, was ganun.
Kaya nilinaw ko, Mr. President, kasi wala po siya total eh. Dapat nakalagay dito, total, wala eh. Walang additional Mr. Society. So, basta ito lang yung approve natin. At itong 20% dapat Mr. Society. Magkano ito, naka-specified. Sabagay, committee report mo naman po ito. Doon na lang siguro sa draft. Naka-specified sa ano ba galing itong mga item na to na unutilized na 20% ng barangay Mr. Society. Doon na lang siguro sa draft. Ito pa natin.
Opo, mayroon naman po
Thank you,
silang
Sir.
pinasa. May pinasa naman po sila, Mr. Presiding.
Okay, so wala na iba? Wala na kayo anymore?
Thank you, Mr. Presiding. I move that committee report number 2025-51, subject consideration of the supplemental budget number 2, fiscal year of 2024 Barangay Labog sa Province Española, Palawan, General Fund MOE amounting to the 1,663,786 and 20% development fund amounting to 226,267 pesos. Appropriating the amount of for the different projects, program, and activities of the barangay and for other purposes thereto.
Okay, kasi no, committee report number 2025-51 is approved. Next committee report, number 2.
Thank you, Mr. President. Committee report number 2025-52. Submitted by Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriations, subject to review and consideration of the annual Barangay Youth Investment Program for the year 2025 in the amount of 929,540 pesos of Barangay Panitan sa Province Española, Palawan. For the presiding officer, the committee was above cited measure was referred to have already considered the same and would like to present a recommendation with the following justification to it. Number one, that in accordance with Section 20 of the SK Reform Act of 2025 Republic Act number 10742, 10% of the general fund of barangay shall be appropriate as the SK funds and the lump sum, which shall be disbursed solely for the youth development and improvement purposes. Furthermore, Section 20B of the SIM law provides that the SK shall have financial independence in its operations, disbursement, and encashment of fund income and expenditure. Number two, that the joint memorandum circular number 1 is being issued to prescribe the guidelines on the appropriation that lets the SK fund provides the planning and budgeting process for the SK and emphasize the concomitant putting requirements to the enhanced transparency and accountability. Number 3, that the Barangay Panitian considered as you when those sa Province Española, Palawan elected sa Koreang Kabataan official aim to improve the develop the barangay. Number 4, that the budget identified by the Sangguniang Kabataan is to be expended on the following. Number 1, 10% SK Fund Youth Empowerment Program. Letter A, access to quality education. Cultural night, 10,000. Environmental protection, letter B. Tree planting and coastal cleanup, 2,000. Letter C, sport development. Basketball tournament, 200,000. Volleyball tournament, 19,000. Letter D, capability building, which emphasize leadership training, Linggo ng Kabataan, 25,000, Youth Festival, 25,000, Summer Youth League, 5,000, Municipal Foundation, 20,000. Letter A, Youth Empowerment and Livelihood, Seminars and Workshop Activity, 2,000. Gender Development Seminar, 2,000. The total of 312,000. Number 2, MOE, extension of SK Hall, building phase 1, 49,000. Letter B, construction of school gate of Panitan, Panula, 30,000. Letter C, traveling expenses, 130,000. Letter D, office supply expenses, 10,000. Letter E, fuel, oil, and lubricant expenses, 10,000. Letter F, community expenses, 38,400. Letter G, fidelity ban, 4,000. Letter H, training and seminars, 30,000. Letter I, donation, 30,000. Letter G, other expenses, 20,258. Letter C, capital outlay, communication services, 21,000. Sound system, 12,500. Total of 385,158. Number 3, personal services, 232,356. Total of 929,544. Number 5, the object of expenditure budget where the PPA is identified and appeared of subject ng Sangguniang Kabataan ng Barangay Panitian. Finding and recommendation, the Mrs. Conservative the committee finds the Sangguniang Kabataan budget review of compliant to the existing budgetary policies and guidelines and reflective of sound judicious fiscal management. Thus, it recommended to approve subject budget of receipt operative and is entirely to be calendared for second reading on the next regular session. Prepared by Committee Chairman, Finance, authored by yours truly, Honorable Nina Saibon, Honorable Michael Jordan, Mentor.
Any comment regarding this committee report number 2025-52? Wala. Okay, can you move?
I move that committee report number 2025-52 subject review the consideration of the annual Barangay Youth Investment Program for the year 2025 and the amount of 929,540 pesos of Barangay Panitian sa Province Española, Palawan, be adopted.
Because in group, committee report number 2025-52 is approved. Number 3, committee report. Committee on the
Good morning, Colleague. Committee report number 2025-76 submitted by Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusement. Subject, approval of the request of Barangay Ilaray to hold 3 days Pentakasi on March 20 to 22, 2025. For the presiding officer, the committee to which above stated measure was referred to had already considered the same those would like to report its recommendation with the following justifications. Number 1, that Barangay Ilaray sought the endorsement of the Sangguniang Bayan for its cockfighting event 3 days Pentakasi on March 20 to 22, 2025, relative to the celebration of its 30th founding anniversary on March 17 to 22, 2025. Number 2, that responsive to the guidelines set for the conduct of cockfights reflected in Municipal Ordinance number 2020-195, the Council conveyed the request for endorsement through Resolution number 2/2025 approved on January 6, 2025. Number 3, that the proceeds from the event shall be used to generate funds to provide financial support for the other programs and activities. Number 2, that cockfighting of any form is regulated by the Municipal Ordinance number 2020-195, which grants every barangay to hold cockfighting events twice annually every feast and founding anniversary celebration. Number 5, that barangay are entitled to hold two cockfighting events on January 8 a year, Ordinance number 2020-195, and this is the first event requested by the Barangay Ilaray. For the findings and recommendation, foregoing considered, the committee deems that granting of the endorsement approval will not be in contradiction of any regulatory law or local ordinance, since the event has already been consented by the barangay through resolution through the issuance of the request. Therefore, the committee recommends for the approval of the request of Barangay Ilaray to hold Pentakasi on March 20 to 2022-2025 to be calendared for second reading in this particular session, and referred by yours truly, Chairman Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements, Concord and Labonjo, Prende Katungay, Junior Member.
Any comment regarding this committee report number 2025-76? Krishna, okay, can you move?
I move committee report number 2025-76, subject approval of the request of Barangay Ilaray to hold 3 days Pentakasi on March 20 to 22, 2025 be adopted.
Because in group, committee report number 2025-76 is approved. Committee report number 2025-77,
Committee report number 2025-77 submitted by Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusement. Subject: request for approval of 3 days Pentakasi on March 5 to 7, 2025 and 1 cup derby on March 8, 2025, communicated by the Barangay Council of Panitian. For the presiding officer, the Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements, to which the above stated measure was referred to, had already considered the same those would like to present its findings and recommendation with the following premises to it. Number 1, that Barangay Panitian will be celebrating its 28th founding anniversary on March 5 to 7, 2025, and among the activities to be held are Pentakasi and 1 cup derby. Number 2, that responsive to the guidelines set for the conduct of cockfights reflected in the Municipal Ordinance number 2020-185, the Council conveyed the request for endorsement through Resolution number 11, series 2025, approved on January 17, 2025 during its special session. Number 3, that proceeds from the event shall be used to generate funds to provide financial support for the other programs and activities. Number 4, that barangay are entitled to hold 2 cockfighting events in a year. Ordinance number 2020-185, and this is the first event requested by Barangay Panitian. Number 5, that 1 cup derby is scheduled on March 8, 2025 and Pentakasi is scheduled on March 5 to 7, 2025 shall be held at Barangay Panitian, Cockpit Arena. Finding and recommendation, although we considered, the committee finds that the events were for good cause and are within the confines of the local ordinance regulating cockpit operation. Wherefore, the committee recommends the approval of the request of Barangay Council of Panitian for endorsement of its cockfighting events this March 2025 to be calendar for second reading in this particular session. Prepared by yours truly, Chairman Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements, concurred and Honorable Pwede itong kay Junior Member.
Okay. Any comment regarding this report number 2025-77? Yes, ma'am. Okay, I move.
I move Committee Report number 2025-77. Subject: requesting for approval of 3 days Pentakasi on March 5 to 7, 2025 and 1 cup derby on March 8, communicated by the Barangay Council of Panitian, be adopted.
Let's go. Committee report number 2025-77 is approved. Number 5, committee report number 25-78.
Committee Report number 2025-78, submitted by Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusement. Subject: request for approval of 3 days Pentakasi Hack Fight on February 25, 27, 2025 and 3 cup derby on February 28, 2025, communicated by the Barangay Council of Abo-Abo. For the presiding officer, the Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements, to which the above stated measure was referred to and already considered, the same those would like to present its finding and recommendation with the following premises to it. Number 1, that Barangay Abo-Abo will celebrating its founding anniversary, and among the activities to be held are Pentakasi and 3 cup derby. Number 2, that responsive to the guidelines set for the conduct of cockfights reflected in Municipal Ordinance number 2020-185, the Council conveyed the request for the endorsement through Resolution number 18, series of 2025, approved on January 20, 2025 during its second regular session. Number 3, that the proceeds from the event shall be used to generate funds to provide financial support for the other programs and activities. Number 4, that barangay are entitled to holding 2 cockfighting events in a year, Ordinance number 2020-185, and this is the first event requested by Barangay Abo-Abo. Findings and recommendation. Foregoing considered, the committee finds the event were for a good cause and were within the confines of the local ordinance regulating cockfight operation. Wherefore, the committee recommends the approval of the request of the Barangay Council of Abo-Abo for endorsement of this cockfighting events this February 2025 to be calendar for the second reading in this particular session. Prepared by yours truly, Chairman Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements, concurred with Honorable Flight A. Gatong Junior Member.
Okay, any comment regarding this committee report number 2025-78? Wala. Okay, I move.
I move Committee Report number 2025-78, subject to Subject, request for approval of the 3 days Pintakasihan fight on February 25 to 27, 2025, and 3 Camp Derby on February 28, 2025, communicated by the Barangay Council of Abu-Abu be adopted.
Kasunod, Committee Report number 2025-78 is approved. Okay, next, number 6, Committee Report number 2025-53 of Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Committee Report number 2025-53, submitted by Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation. Subject consideration for the supplemental budget number 2024-01 of the Barangay Government of Pulot Interior, Province Panjala, Palawan for fiscal year 2024 and the amount of 1,743,701 pesos and 20 centavos. Ito yung maganda. From Naday, Sierra Farm Province and outgoing fees. For the presiding officer, the committee to its above cited measure was referred to had already considered it. The same would like to present recommendation with the following justification to it. Number 1, that is stated under the Section 391 of the Local Government Code of 1991, the local government unit LGU shall have the right to exercise its power to promote the general welfare of its people. Number 2, that the punong barangay presented the August body the debate account issued from the Bureau of Treasury share of local government units and the proceeds of mining tax. Number 3, that the Barangay Council recommend for a supplemental budget to allocate the amount for the identified priority project of this barangay. Statement of funding resources fiscal year 2025. Number 1, funds actually available. Letter A, Identify funds, cluster 011-01252, 1,420,976.87. Letter B, saving share from Internal Revenue Collection Development Fund. Number 2, new revenue sources. Letter A, share from province, 352,724.40. Big outgoing fees from quarries. Number 3, the element and times of public calamity total funding sources, 1,743,701.27. Finding and recommendation, the committee and consideration of the foregoing justification found that the supplemental budget was done in conformance with all existing laws and policies befitting a provision. Therefore, the committee recommend to the process of resolution approving the supplemental budget number 2024-01 of the Barangay Pulot Interior, Province Panjala, Palawan for the calendar year 2024 and the amount of 1,743,701 pesos and 20 centavos from the Naday share from province and outgoing fees to the calendar for the second reading on the next regular session. Prepared by Joadar Mahit, European Finance, Concord, yours truly, Kagawad Nina Saibol, Michael Jordan, member.
Okay, any comment regarding this Committee Report number 2025-53? Wala, okay, follow.
I move that committee report number 2025-53, subject consideration the supplemental budget number 2024-01 of Barangay Government of Pulot Interior, Province Panjala, Palawan for fiscal year 2024 at the amount of 1,743,701 pesos and 27 centavos from the Naday share from province and outgoing fees. Be adopted.
Committee Report number 255, 2025-53 is approved for direction.
Thank you very much.
Calendar business, unassigned business from previous administration, from previous session, both man. Business for the day. Second reading. Yes, kailangan na bloka. May mga draft na to.
So kung wala po, ay meron pa. Wala po. So Mr. President, medyo matagal pa naman yun yung sa iraray na request. Pwedeng next session na lang. March 20 pa naman ata yun. Kahit walang draft.
So, walang pressure naman, di kahit walang draft. Pero masabog-sabog lang naman to.
Isabay ko na po siguro yung abu-abu at saka yung kanina na Mr. Presiding.
So, lahat na lang pinta kasi.
Opo, lahat ng request po ng mga barangay. Wala na po. Wala na po. Yung dito naman po Mr. Presiding sa item number 1 sa letter B, yung 5 days request ng Pulutsyo, baka pwedeng bawasan natin ito ng 2. 3 days lang po dapat ito eh. Baka pwedeng gawin na natin itong 20, 21, and 22.
Hindi naman talaga pwede 5 days.
Ay nga po, yung request nila 5 days. Opo. And then yung table further po nakaraan, yung sa Iraray, item number 2 naman din, yung actually start na ito ngayon, pero nagbago na rin po ng yung barangay Iraray, nagpasa ulit ng bagong request.
Kung mga February schedule.
Opo.
Yung mga first reading ngayon, napang intended for February. So, yan ito, tatlo. Yung mga March, hindi na lang muna siguro.
Hindi na lang po yung
February na lang. ABC and number 2.
cancel na po. Pinakancel na rin po nila ito yung 8. Yung leader siguro, ma'am, ano na lang ito? Opo.
In this particular session. Okay, so...
Okay po. Thank you po. I move.
Anong number na resolution? Okay? Ano mo?
Thank you po, Mr. President. I move the approval of the resolution number 2025-318, resolution number 2025-319, resolution number 2025-320, resolution number 2025-321, and resolution number 2025-322 be adopted.
Okay, kasi mo, once again din. Okay? Election, okay. Resolution number 318 up to 322 is approved for election. So, third and final reading, done. Announcement business. Done. Announcement reminders. Madam Secretary, ano ba niya? Okay, basa ko.
We received the memorandum circular from the ILG. Ang subject po ay 2025 National Assembly of the Lady Local Legislators League of the Philippines, or L Philippines, on March 1 to 3, 2025 in Quezon City. Lady legislators po are encouraged to attend the assembly. March 1 to 3, 2025, Quezon City po.
Siguro, Madam Secretary, bigyan na sila ng kopya. Pag yung alanganin, pwede siguro. Alanganin pwede.
Wala ka sa akin. Wala ka ng vice? Alanganin ng pizza. March 1, alanganin ng
ito lang, alanganin na SD. Okay. So, meron pa? Kayo, Dixon?
Tanong ko lang, Vice, kasi palitan sa 23, di ba? Sa Nara? Provincial Met?
Hindi ko alam. Wala akong idea.
Hindi, kasi isang kasi ng para na 23. Yung gusto kasi na iba, gusto rin manood ng ano. So, baka may travel sa Lunes. Baka hindi magpuro. Wala tayong session.
Yun naman 23. Ano nga?
Linggo. Yung iba kasi gusto rin mag-stay doon.
Sigurado wala session yun.
Wala. Ayan ako lang para... Pagka-Lunes iba, pwede ka.
Kaya nga. Lunes pa yun. Di ba uwi?
Yung yan, kasi may travel din doon kaya gusto rin manood. Pag-suporta rin doon sa ating mga... So wala tayong session sa Lunes, Vice.
Malamang, wala na lang ng session.
Sige, Vice.
Habang bakasyon. Okay, Mayor Jalan.
Okay, thank you po, Mr. Presiding. So, declared na po na wala tayong session Lunes, February 24. Nais ko lang po i-recognize, Mr. Presiding, yung pagkaka-arrange po ng ating opisina. So, i-recognize ko po yung mga gumawa po nito. Napakaganda po ng arrangement. Saktong-sakto. nakaka-istorbo sa bisita at may exit at saka encourage po tayo. So, maraming salamat po sa mga nag-ayos nito. Thank you po.
Meron talagang may pagbabago talaga 2025.
Kung mag-raffle ban, buo natin ito wala nabasa ka. Joke lang.
Si ABC pwede mag-skill
Vice
na
naman, second
kaya.
vice, yung ating mga secretary vice, mukhang ano talaga, talagang recognize ko yung mga nakasunod sa mga Pilipinyana. Napakaganda. Sana Lunes lahat gano'n, no? Ang ganda yung tingnan talaga. Sana all.
Ngayon wala na recognize yung kagandahan nila. Nagka-Pilipin na. Pero si Erlen, hindi naka-Pilipin na eh. Ay, okay. Okay, meron ba? Yes, gagawin piso.
Sa tangalit ito ay aking sinasarado na yung aking session.
Okay. So, yaman na namod at nasigundahan. So, walang tutol. Wala. Ang ating regular session ngayon ay adjourned.